Okay, Patricia, will you give us your story?
Yes, we bought this house back in 2004. It was our dream home to do our animal rescue and to have a home basically for us and our grandchildren and my other children. And my husband in 2006, unexpectedly, he was fired from a job that they no longer needed him there, so they gave him the shaft. And whatever money I had in the bank then, I ended up paying, keeping up with the 2 months of mortgage payments and whatever utilities and stuff that we had. And in the meantime, we tried for unemployment. We were denied unemployment. So that was the beginning of our nightmare. We've been fighting.
Mentioned job. John got another job, but it
John
was half
did
price.
get another job.
But it was half the salary.
Yeah, it was. He got fired making better money, much better money. When he got fired, he tried. It took him a while. So between having no unemployment coming in and him looking for another job, he did find another job as quick as he could. For half the pay that he was getting originally, so we were unable to keep up with the original mortgage payment. We contacted the mortgage company and we pleaded with them to please lower everything, try to put our arrears before it was too high. It was only like $10,000 or $15,000. Put it to the back of the loan and drop our payments so that we could stay in our home. In the meantime, they had originally agreed to it, but then they sold us out to another company that didn't want to agree with that. They still wanted us to pay the high amount that we just couldn't do it. I'm a sick person, so I can't work.
Why are you sick? What did you have?
I had lung cancer in 2004. They took part of my lung out. I have a lot of major breathing problems, and I have arthritis, bad, and fibromyalgia. So physically, I am useless, pretty much. So it's only my husband. So he tries to get some side work here and there or whatever, a little bit here and there to make up some extra things. The home was our dream. The second mortgage company, I think, they wanted nothing to do with anything. They just wanted us out. They wanted the house.
Yeah.
We contacted a lawyer. We had a loan audit done and found tons of predatory fraud in there that my lawyer is very, very well aware of. There's so much in there that they've done illegally in the past 3 years to us, amongst getting resold 6 times through the process of one mortgage company to another. Nobody has wanted to work with us on anything. Bottom line is they want the house.
Yeah.
They did make us an offer a while back to give us $3,000 to move, and they wanted to give us about $10,000. All I asked for, if they wanted the house, was to just give us an old shack out in the woods somewhere.
Someplace to go.
Someplace to go,
Yeah.
A lower mortgage payment that we would be able to afford, anything so that I could keep all my animals.
So you,
Because that's my life.
You've definitely asked for help, and they've refused
I did ask for help. I wrote a letter to Mr. Obama, our dear president. I explained the situation to him. We're not looking to get a free house. We weren't looking for anything. We just wanted to stay here.
So did you apply to get a modification, a loan modification?
We tried. There was a couple places that he had given us from somebody from the Obama office. Told us to try these couple places, and every time we called, my husband wasn't making enough money that they weren't able to help. The funds weren't available. There was just one thing after another, after another, after another, excuse after excuse after excuse. So we gave up, and we had our lawyer fighting on the bad loan.
Yeah.
And it's been to court a few times, and the courts keep siding with the mortgage company. they keep allowing them to come in and being served with papers with a 10-day eviction notice to be out. We've been fighting it. We've been trying to have it appealed.
How much money did you pay to get loan audits and loan modifications over?
I paid thousands for a loan audit and stuff. And at that time,
did anybody
the mortgage...
help you?
Did anybody help me?
Did anybody help you? You paid thousands of dollars for
a loan audit. In the process, the mortgage company at that time, which was one of them was Condor out of California, they deliberately held back any kind of notes and proof and stuff to tie up the loan audit itself. They did all kinds of stalling tactics that loan audit company, which was named Tila, they offered to have someone appear in court to represent me and let them know that they had postponed and they were deliberately holding back paperwork and stuff because they couldn't come up with the proof. So again, we got sold to someone else, then to someone else, then someone else, and it's just been one court thing after another, after another, after another. And we got our last serve from the sheriff, which was around the beginning of November. I think maybe November 1st or October 30th. They came and they served us again, giving us a 10-day eviction notice. And my lawyer appealed it again. She had it stopped. And after she had it stopped, she was still fighting to have the appeal sent through for somebody to have it go to court. And anyway, before we knew it, we got a phone call today saying that everybody was showing up to evict us. So here we are. So everybody's here with the trucks.
While your lawyer is working for an appeal, you had less than a day's notice.
Yes.
How do you feel about what's going on?
I am very upset. The banks, they got bailed out. They got all the help that they needed, and in return, they were supposed to help other people that were in my situation. We never denied that we didn't want to pay. We just couldn't pay what they were asking for. And even if we had this, being that the situation was the way it was with us financially, that we went through the tubes, we asked for a cheaper place somewhere. Nothing fancy, nothing whatever, just some place where we could live and continue our lives with our animals.
Yeah. You wanted to do right.
Yes, and they denied that too. They wouldn't even help us find a cheaper home so that they can turn around and, you know, have this one. I just wanted someplace else to live. Because no one will rent to us with my animals.
And what's your plan?
I'm going to take all 7 of my dogs that I love dearly, and I'm going to make a home inside my Suburban. And that's where we're going to stay, because I will not part with my dogs. And I won't let no shelter or anyone come and take them from me, because they are very loved and very well taken care of.
They're your family.
And if I can live in my car, because the state doesn't give a damn about us, then my dogs can live with me too.